What's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and in today's video I will be talking Ahsoka Part 6, Far Far Away. If you like this video, then please consider liking and subscribing for more Ahsoka coverage and other Star Wars videos on books and comics and movies, all of it. There will be spoilers for this episode, so if you haven't seen it, this is your warning. Part 6, Far Far Away. The episode starts with Ahsoka and Huyang in the shuttle while they're traveling in the Purrgil, and they talk about and then kind of the early days. It's kind of irrelevant. And then it cuts, and then we go to the Eye of Sion, the big ring ship that Baylan and Shin and Morgan Elsbeth and Sabine are on, and Sabine is being held in a cell on the ship, and the bad guys basically just oh, why'd you bring her, kind of dumb information like that. And then they finally arrive to the planet, or the new galaxy, and the planet that they go to, where Thrawn is called Perdia, and it is the birthplace, the homeworld, whatever, of the Night Sisters. So there are Night Sisters there, and it looks pretty desolate, doesn't look very hospitable. So the bad guys arrive, they meet 3 Night Sisters, and basically they say, oh, well, wait here until Thrawn gets here, basically. And they also imprison Sabine in a cell in their tower thing. And a little while later, you see a Star Destroyer appear. It's Thrawn's ship, the Chimera, and it hovers over the tower and just parks there. And then basically Thrawn's entrance, and it's pretty grand. There's a big battalion of stormtroopers in ragtag armor. They've got like bandages and rags wrapped around it, very, very haphazardly. And the leader of these stormtroopers is he's got like a golden face mask, and I believe Thrawn called him Enoch, so that's his name. And Thrawn, he enters in the middle and talks to Shin and not Shin, but Baylan and Morgan, and essentially they say that Sabine is here as well. So Thrawn asks for Sabine to be brought before him, and once Sabine is brought before him, basically Thrawn tells her that he's gonna give her a mount and some supplies and the last known whereabouts of Ezra to go out and find him. So she gets the mount, which is like a dog thing, and she rides out. And when she's gone, they ask why Thrawn is letting her do this. And basically Thrawn just wants Ezra found and dealt with. So Baylan and Shin are sent out as well to find Sabine and Ezra and kill them, basically. And Sabine, she's riding the dog thing, and she stumbles across some natives of this planet. They're Tusken Raider types, basically, except they're in like red armor. I don't know, but they fulfill the same function as Tusken Raiders, basically. They attack her, she fends them off, and she continues. And eventually she finds these I don't know, crab people that live in rocks. I don't know. It's hard to describe. And they lead her to Ezra. Uh, we do see a scene of Balin and Shin at the site where Sabine got attacked by the raiders, and basically, yeah, and yeah, the episode ends with Sabine and Ezra kind of catching up a little bit. So, yeah, yeah. And now, what I liked. Well, obviously, first and foremost, they brought Thrawn into live action finally, and for the most part, I think he looks okay. I don't think it's flawless, but I think it's decent. The voice is like in Rebels, and the voice is pretty important. Um, yeah, but I don't know the characterization. It's just like, I guess he's just pure evil. Like his motivation is got to get back to the galaxy and reestablish the Empire to be the big bad. I guess I don't know. Maybe there's some threat that he's preparing for. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's just going to be pure evil. He's the big bad guy. Yeah, so kind of disappointing, especially if you've read the Timothy Zahn, the canon Thrawn novels, the Ascendancy trilogy and that. Yeah, so shame. But yeah, no, but Thrawn, it's awesome to see Thrawn, and his awesome theme music is cool as always. So Thrawn's the best part of this episode. And what else? Balin and Shin, they're cool as always. They're pretty awesome. They're very interesting. And we even in this we get to learn a little bit more about Balin. He's slowly dropping little nuggets about himself throughout the series, so that's kind of cool and interesting. And we even kind of see like it's like Balin and Shin, like Shin wants some power, and they basically they want the cycle, the things rise to power and fall. They kind of want that cycle to end, and they're kind of they're very different. So as always, they're very interesting. Definitely best part of the episode are the bad guys, basically, because the Sabine stuff, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Sabine, so yeah, it's cool to see Ezra, and he's bearded. That's kind of cool, but he didn't do anything really, so I guess we'll have to wait for future episodes. But yeah. And now what I did not like, put simply, this new galaxy doesn't feel different. It's like this could have just been another planet in the Star Wars galaxy. I don't know why we had to go to a different galaxy. It's very unexciting. And the landscape is it's desolate and it's kind of boring. I mean, there's the occasional Night Sister statue. That's kind of cool, but other than that, it's a boring planet. It's a dull color. It's grays, browns, not vibrant, not very alien-like. So disappointed on that. And yeah, and also the crab rock people, for lack of a better term. I don't know. I thought they were kind of goofy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. Yeah, not my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, and the Ahsoka, like, kind of, what was the point of Ahsoka being in this episode? It didn't really serve any purpose. We don't need to see them traveling in the Purrgil, but oh well. Overall, this was an okay episode. I don't know. This wasn't. I think last week's had more interesting things happen, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to give this episode a 5 out of 10. So yeah, Ahsoka hasn't wowed me, and I think we're 75% of the way through the show, and I think it's too late. But of course, the last episode could just really, wow me. So maybe that'll happen. We'll see. Well, what did you think of this episode? And what do you think of live-action Thrawn? Are you impressed? Is it disappointing? Tell me in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching.